Hi dear LinkedIn family, my name is Kovani Mudley, and as you know, I mentioned that I'm job hunting earlier on. Today I would love to share some of my personal branding tips to help you to attract recruiters as well as hopefully your future employer. These are pretty standard LinkedIn tips that I would like to share with you. I also run a personal branding course that I've recently launched, a digital masterclass, and I thought let me just use this platform to share some tips with you to help you to optimize your profile and make sure that it looks as great as it possibly can. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you have a profile picture that is with you wearing something formal. A lot of job hunters these days have not taken the time to make sure that their profile picture, I want to say, is interview ready. So please make sure that you're wearing something formal. Usually a sort of half photo is really great in terms of conveying the message that you are professional and that you're ready to seek employment, right? So that's number one. Make sure you have a professional photo that is taken of you. There's a lot of AI tools that are currently doing the rounds as well in terms of creating a professional photo for you. I haven't tried it, but number one is to make sure you have a professional photo. Number two, you want to be looking straight into your profile picture, right? I think this definitely builds trust as opposed to, your kind of side picture and you can't see who the person is. Try and keep your face, I want to say, your profile directly at the camera and, make sure that that is the kind of picture that you are putting out there. The next really great thing that LinkedIn has, and this is something that I utilized, I want to say a few weeks ago, is that it allows you to put a banner around your profile picture to say that you're open to work. So if you are open to work, that is a really great thing to put on. So there are some settings, I can't remember exactly where they are, but you will find them. It is called the open to work banner, and that will be the green banner that I currently have across my profile. On my personal profile that says open to work. So that just lets future employers or future recruitment agents that you want to be in contact with to actually connect with you and know that you're in the market for a new job opportunity. The next thing you want to do is on your LinkedIn bio is to make sure that you are able to articulate what it is that you are good at, right? I'm sure there's many things you're good at, but from a work perspective, and especially if you are looking for future employment, it's great to keep it to, I want to say, 95% of the things that you're really great at from a skills perspective. So in my case, it is risk management, it is audit strategy, it is the ability to optimize processes, for example. Whatever it is that I want to say you're really great at, you want to be able to summarize that and put it into your LinkedIn bio. So the bio doesn't allow you to add too much of text, which is why you need to make sure that it is succinct when it is that you are filling out your bio. If you are currently employed, I find that it is helpful to say that you currently are whatever your existing title is at and the company name. I think this is really great because it shows that you are currently employed, but you are looking, for some other opportunity. The other thing that's very important and something that I always advocate for, not just on LinkedIn, but as a person, is that we all know that as human beings, we are more than our job titles. We are more than what we studied. So often I encourage to put one thing about you that is unique to you, that you like doing, that inspires you. Be it that you're an animal lover, or be it that, in my case, I am a chess player. Well, I started off really young, but the love of chess and the strategy around chess has never left me. So it is important to maybe just add one fact at the end as to something that is not work-related, but could also just play to a future employer or a recruitment agent looking at you and saying, this is really interesting about this particular person, if anything. It is an optional, you don't have to, or else you can just fill your bio with achievements, with anything work-related, stuff you're really great at, your current title. Then the next step is around networking your profile. So after you've done the steps that I've just mentioned, that is, I want to say, the basic foundation of personal branding. The next step is now to start creating your network. So if you've just joined LinkedIn, you don't have a lot of connections, now's your time to be building your connections, right? What is very important is, I would say, probably start with recruitment agents if you're looking for a particular job. Make sure that you are connecting or sending connection requests to recruitment agents. And remember, guys, there is no shame in connecting with a recruitment agent or future employer, talent acquisition, person that works at your dream company. I think in the world of social media, if anything, there is no shame in reaching out digitally and connecting with someone. I want to say this is very different to Facebook, where on Facebook, they advocate for you actually knowing the person, meeting them, being a part of your close circle. On LinkedIn, just understand that it is about building connections. It is about building your network. And it is about also just, being strategic around where it is you want to go. It is a professional networking platform. So very much aligned with you connecting with as many recruitment agents as you can. And remember, once they accept, you will be able to send them a free message. So you go to your messages and you want to just tell them a little bit about yourself. So, hi, I'm Kovani. I have 17 and a half years of experience. I've worked at these 3 amazing companies, ABC, and these are my strengths. I'm really excited to connect with you, and I would love if you could consider me for future opportunities in this particular space. And also provide a few job titles that you may be interested in, or niche that you may be interested in. Reaching out to recruitment agents and just saying you're interested in a job is not very helpful, because it means that they've got to now do their own research, go to your profile, try and dig through it, see what they can pick up from it, as opposed to spending some time writing it out properly, putting it down, and having that ready to go to any recruitment agent that you now are connected with. So what happens is, when you send a connect request, it asks the other person if they would like to accept, and should they accept, then the two of you are connected. And when you are connected, it allows you to send that free message that I just spoke about. If you're not connected, it becomes a little bit challenging to start to, market yourself or promote what it is that you're good at doing without having those connections. And the last tip I probably want to share with you, I will share more. If this video has added value, please do share it with your audience, so that I know that I can create more great content around building your brand, building your business brand, building your LinkedIn brand, personal brand, whatever it is. Branding is about, remaining memorable and to be known for something, whatever that something is, whatever that unique strength you have, is about creating that lasting image in people's minds. The last tip, very important, that I want to share with you is making sure that you have an updated CV. And one of the tools that I would like to recommend that you download and play around with is something called Canva. It is a tool that I cannot live without. I'm pretty much on it every single day, creating some kind of content or some kind of poster or something like that. It's called Canva. It is freely downloadable on your, App Store, irrespective of which type of phone you have. And what it actually does is gives you templates for CVs, for proposals, for cover letters. It is the most amazing tool. If you have not heard of Canva, it is my go-to, and it was designed by a lady called Melanie Perkins. You can do a bit more research on her very, very inspirational story about how she actually managed to get the buy-in and the venture capitalists to buy into her idea of creating Canva. So once you have Canva, I would suggest that you create, a one-page CV, maybe more than one-page CV as well, and it allows you to save it as a PDF. So that's really, really incredible. And the more creative you are, of course, the more you can add insights to your CV, the places you've worked, the period that you've worked, any potential references, your key strengths, your key skills, what are the 3 things that you're really amazing at. And yeah, you could create a one-pager that I have, and I've also created one with a few pages, which is more detailed. And the beauty of it is it really allows you to create some very pretty looking CVs. I love color, and I'm proudly South African, so if you look at my CV, it's got a very proudly South African theme going on there, including the flag, and I really unleashed my creativity, all thanks to Canva. That is incredibly user-friendly for a CV or any other document that you're trying to make, as professional as possible. I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you everyone for watching this. If this added value to you today, Please do share so that I know that it is a sign for me to create more of these personal branding tips with you.